This dog was told he was too weak to lead, but what he did next saved an entire town from dying. Leonhard Seppala's eyelashes are already crusted white, his breath freezing in his beard. And the ice beneath his sled makes a sound like a gunshot. A crack. Not behind him, right under Togo's paws. One wrong step, and the whole team drops into black water. But Togo doesn't slow down. He leans forward like the storm is insulting him. Seppala tightens the lines, heart hammering, because the medicine in his sled isn't just cargo. It's the only thing standing between Nome and a graveyard. And the dog leading him? The one everyone said was too small, too wild, too much trouble. Now he's the only reason they're still moving. It didn't start like a legend, it started like a mistake. Togo was the runt, loud, defiant, the kind of pup that bites first and thinks later. Seppala takes one look and decides, not a leader, not even close. But Togo refuses to accept that. He breaks chains, he slips doors, he chases the sleds like he's possessed. He doesn't want comfort, he wants the trail. Seppala tries to give him away, but Togo comes back, again and again, like the world keeps telling him no. But something inside him only hears, prove it. So Seppala finally does the one thing he swore he wouldn't. He puts Togo on the line. And the moment the harness tightens, the dog changes. Not calmer, sharper, like he's been waiting his whole life for someone to stop holding him back. Then Nome gets hit. Kids start coughing. Fever climbs. Throats swell shut. Diphtheria. Dr. Welch looks at the empty shelves and realizes the truth. They don't have enough antitoxin, and the sea is frozen. The planes can't fly, the ships can't reach them. So the only option left is the old option. Dogs. A relay is planned, teams passing the medicine across Alaska like a burning torch. But the storm rolling in isn't normal. It's a wall. A white, moving prison. Seppala hears the call for help and doesn't hesitate. But he makes a choice that could kill them all. He takes Togo. Not the bigger dog, not the safer bet, the one with the fire. The trail turns brutal fast. Snow blinds them. Wind punches sideways. The team stumbles through drifts that swallow their legs. Seppala's hands go numb, but Togo keeps finding the path like he can smell it under the ice. Then the real nightmare appears, the sound of shifting water. They reach the frozen sea, thin ice, cracking, alive. Seppala knows it's madness to cross, but going around costs time they don't have. So he whispers to Togo like a prayer, and Togo steps onto the ice. Each paw fall is a gamble. The ice groans. A fissure splits open, wide, black, hungry. The team panics, scrambles, sled skidding toward the edge. Seppala's stomach drops. This is where stories end. But Togo doesn't. He lunges forward, lines snapping tight, muscles burning, dragging the sled and the dogs away from the breaking ice with pure will. For a moment, Seppala isn't driving the team. He's just holding on, while Togo pulls them back from death. They finally reach the handoff point. The antitoxin is passed on. The relay continues. Nome still hangs in the balance. But now there's a chance. Seppala looks down at Togo, shaking, frost-caked, exhausted to the bone. The dog's eyes are still locked forward, still ready, still asking, "What's next?" And that's when it hits Seppala harder than the wind ever could. He didn't make Togo great. Togo was always great. He was just waiting for someone to believe it. When the storm finally breaks and the medicine reaches Nome, the town survives. People cheer for the relay, for the hero dog they can name easily. But Seppala doesn't argue. Not out loud. He just kneels beside Togo, presses his forehead to that wolf-gray head, and breathes in the warmth that's left. Because he knows the truth. The smallest dog on the line carried the biggest part of the impossible. And Seppala, hard, stubborn Seppala, changes too. Not because he won, but because he finally learned what Togo had been trying to teach him from the start. Never measure a heart by its size.
If you want more stories like this, like, comment, share, and subscribe.